Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Now in today's video I'm going to be doing another first impressions for you guys, and it's going to be on the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Child Star. Now I'm guessing all the shades probably have the same formula, so this kind of will go for all the shades, but obviously as you can see I've got the shade on now, so it gives you a good idea of what it looks like. But I'm going to be applying the liquid lipstick for you guys and kind of showing you my first impressions, and I'm also going to be checking in throughout the day just to kind of see the longevity of the product, because if you're paying a lot for a product, obviously you want it to last a long amount of time, which is why I'm doing this video, to kind of prove whether or not this liquid lipstick is worth the money. Yeah, let's get straight into testing this liquid lipstick. So the liquid lipstick itself is priced at £19, which obviously is definitely high end. Too Faced is definitely a high end brand, and I actually picked mine up in Debenhams when I recently went with my best friend to London for the weekend for her birthday, and we had such an amazing time and definitely did some damage to our bank accounts in Debenhams because there is so much nice makeup in there. I did also pick up another thing, so at the end of the video I'm going to let you know what it is and whether you'd like to see a video on it, because I'd love to film one for you guys. So yeah, obviously this is quite expensive, but I do definitely think that the packaging is really nice for the price. Obviously it's just cardboard packaging, but it also has all the metallic kind of writing on it. It does look really nice, and the bottle itself I think is just even nicer. It weighs quite a bit, so obviously that's quite good because it shows that it's well made. It's not kind of cheap crappy materials. So yeah, this is what the actual bottle itself looks like. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous and I'm so excited to get this on my lips. So I think what we'll do now is just get straight into applying this. So on the website it says it glides on like a gloss and then dries down to a matte formula. So let's kind of test out how kind of smooth this is when I apply it onto the lips. So as I said earlier, this is the colour Child Star, and I believe this is one of like their nudist shades in the collection. It's such a gorgeous colour. It's almost like a pinky nude, which I really like. So I'm not applying too much of a thick layer because I have heard if you apply the layer too thick then it can kind of crumble a bit. Okay, so it dries down very matte very fast, so you kind of have to work fairly quickly with this product. I feel like it might be starting to sink into the lines in my lips, so I'm just going to let it dry with my lips like this to make sure that it dries in those kind of lines, and so when I like smile normally I don't have lines across my lips. But yeah, overall I'm really happy with the shade. I'm so glad I picked up this one. It's such a gorgeous colour, so if you have a similar skin tone to mine, this is definitely a shade that would suit you. When I smile you can see where the product hasn't like sunk into all the lines, if that makes sense. It's really strange. I'm hoping you guys can see this, but can you see where it's like not sunk into all the lines? There's like tiny little lines across my lips, and when I smile you can see them. When it's normal, like it's fine, but it just looks a little bit liney. So apart from the fact that it's kind of sunk into a few lines in my lips, I absolutely love the way that looks. It's a really nice colour. I feel like when this is fully dried down it wouldn't transfer at all because it's so matte, but it really doesn't dry out your lips at all. The only thing that I'm a bit miffed about is the fact that it doesn't look the greatest when you smile. I mean, if I'm like standing away from a person like I normally would, then I don't think you'd notice, but when you get really kind of up close you can see those lines. So yeah, that is what the lipstick looks like when I first applied it. I'm really happy with how it looks so far, just a bit annoyed about the lines in the lips, but I'm going to come back to you guys in a couple of hours and keep checking in to see how it's lasting throughout the day, because I feel like with liquid lipsticks the whole point is that they're supposed to last a long amount of time. I will see you guys in a couple of hours. Hello everybody, so I thought I would just vlog on my camera because it's a lot easier than getting my big camera set up and all that. So I just thought I'd update you on how the lipstick is looking. I am looking very oily right now. I know I completely forgot to put primer on this morning, but basically I just wanted to say I noticed after about 3 hours it was really starting to crack on my lips and it was really starting to wear off. Bearing in mind by this point I had actually eaten my lunch and had lots of like water, so I'd obviously been drinking a lot, and I did actually think that it hadn't worn very well at all. I'll show you now what it looks like and you can get a gist of what I'm talking about. This is what it looks like now. So as you can see there's like a rim on the inner corner of my mouth. Isn't very nice. And also when I like straighten out my lips you can see here where it's really worn down. So I have actually had this on now for about 6 hours, but that did start happening and that did look pretty much the same as it does now 3 hours ago. So within 3 hours it was already looking like this, which personally for a liquid lipstick that I'm paying £19 for, I'm not too impressed. I feel like if you were going out and you weren't necessarily eating and if you were drinking through a straw, you may be able to get away with it not wearing quite so bad. But for me personally, I have drugstore liquid lipsticks that wear better than this. The Lottie London one works better than this. The NYX liquid suede wears better than this. So it's just a bit annoying how I've spent so much money on a liquid lipstick, and personally I don't think it's lasted any better, or actually it's kind of a bit worse than my drugstore ones, you know? But I do absolutely love the colour, which is the most annoying part. I really like the formula. I just do not like how this wears throughout the day. I think if you're going out for dinner for a couple of hours, you could get away with it. Because this one has cracked so bad and because it's worn so bad, I wouldn't go out and buy another one. I wouldn't go out and buy another shade. But if you're wearing it all day, I wouldn't recommend this liquid lipstick. But if you're just wearing it to like look extra fancy for dinner or something, then maybe I would recommend it because it is such a gorgeous colour. But personally I do think there are better ones at the drugstore. So what I'm going to do is leave some of my favourite other liquid lipsticks linked down below, because I personally think there are better alternatives to this one. And yeah, I wouldn't go out and save up all your money to buy this because I think there are much better products. But if you can afford to just buy this and give it a go, then I would give it a go, but I wouldn't save your money up for it, if that makes sense. So sorry this outro has been quite long-winded, but I just really wanted to get across what I think about this liquid lipstick. It's nice, like it's really nice, but it just doesn't wear nicely throughout the day, which is so annoying. So I really wanted to love this liquid lipstick. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please go and give it a huge thumbs up if you did, and I will see you in my next one.